Hello guys, this is next tutorial part of the guide how to make automatic shop, and this is about how to make any number you want. Where if you want to change number, you don't have to change this system. You just can adjust it using loaders. So we can block loader on open loader. So first I have set this system to 12, and now when I'm gonna drop shredder, it's gonna set correct state. So now it's gonna be 9 here, 9 here. And what's gonna happen? When I use next, I will start dropping golden shredder, next golden shredders, I'm gonna get 16 because it's set to this number. So I tried to record previously, but I wasn't happy with result. So so now I'm gonna drop this expando, and then I'm gonna start refilling these shredders until I get signal here, which will drop this golden ball. Okay, so I drop 4 here, it's gonna trigger. Now here is a signal which goes to this expando. So I drop 4 more and 5 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't want to drop 1 too much because it's gonna be annoying. Okay, so you can see here goes shredders, and now there was trigger. This one goes here, and you can see that ball did drop. Now this is the last shredder, and we have 16 shredders in total here. And this system can hold can charge any amount from 1 to 16. So maybe 1 is, I would have to modify it to make it 1. So from 2 to 16. How does it work? Simply, we have, if I want to modify this, for example, I want to get 13, I would have to, first of all, get rid of this sheet. And now, first restart. 1 second, let me restart this. Next time I use it, it's gonna set in correct way. But if I want to 13, I showed that in previous tutorial that this can be made by using subtraction. To make subtraction work in this case, I have to block this loaders, and now when this one will trigger, items will go here and then fall all the way to hatch. So if I trigger now, it's gonna set this expando to correct amount. So let's see, this shredders now go in this way and go back to expandos. There is a signal going. Okay, I will drop here. Oops, I need to put expando for 1 second. Okay. It's ugly, but I forgot that I have required inventory to this loader to work. Okay, so now it's in correct state, and I have to drop drop 13 shredders before there will be signal. So let's see. Here we should get 13, 4 more. Okay, and what happens now? We have now 12 here, and there is a signal going. So now ball does drop. These shredders go back to hatch, and this one goes to our profit. So we have 13. If I want to change multiplication, for example, I want to get 9, which is 3 by 3, the simplest solution. 1 second, I will change these loaders. or at least this one. Okay, whatever. All. Okay, first multiplication. Let me reset. So there is no subtraction by changing this. So I don't want to subtract anything. I want 3 by 3. I will change this loader. So if I block this one, we're gonna take 3 items away. And if I change this one, it's gonna be also 3 by 3. And to set this initial state, I'm gonna add 12 and now trigger this one. And now again, it's gonna set to correct, correct state. So I will wait. And you can see this is very expensive, very not optimized. But I haven't tried, to optimize it because it's showcase. You can probably get rid of most of this loaders, but I don't care right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you that there is gonna be signal. I can drop even more unless it doesn't trigger, or maybe not. Am I right or not? Okay, here is some blockage. I'm gonna have to handle it manually in 1 second. Okay, so we have 7, this one is floating. This is the problem, I haven't, okay, I will simply drop it, 9. I haven't optimized it, I just would have to probably make it bigger or add here pusher. It doesn't matter, okay? So if I want to have 7 items, then I will make, for example, 4 by 2 minus 1. So I would have here all items, so I have 4 items here, and I have to subtract 1. I can subtract also this signal if I want, so here drop item, or I can choose any of these 3. If I want to get 7, I will block this. If I want to get, for example, I could subtract here as well, but okay, in this case there is no much reason, but if I would scale this, add one more expando, one more part of this system, then I could, for example, to get something like 20, then I would have to combine subtraction somewhere here and then multiplication there. But for now, I don't care. Okay, so this system does work. It can be scaled, it can be bigger. You can add more multiplication. If you want to remove multiplication, I will just not redirect signal through this part. So I can now drop, you can see there are 3 loaders working, so I can trigger now and it's gonna take away 3 items, and yeah, and this goes straight to this part. As you can see, this is slow, but again, this is showcase. So this is how you could change amount without rebuilding it, just adjusting loaders. And yeah, in normal game, you could put ladder somewhere here, make some of these tunnels bigger, and try to walk here and change it during the game. But I had the problem, maybe someone will solve it nicely, because if I want to make something like this, horizontal solution, as you can see, similar, here is a signal, here is subtraction, and this is a problem. With this subtraction, I cannot go here, because if I place pusher, this loader will take away item. So I wanted to make this clear, simple solution, but it didn't work. So I have to make it vertical, and I have to have speed, because if it drops slowly, this item, golden shredder, okay, it drops, it goes here, and here is a force applied to this item, and if distance is too small, it can drag item, as you saw. It took this item which should be subtracted, so I want to subtract this golden ball, and let's see. Yeah, it went to, you know, profit instead of subtraction. But as you can see, this is the way to get any number which can be scaled. That's one part, and second part is that it can be changed with loaders by opening or closing loaders. So I think it's a nice solution. It could find some usage, but for now, see you later.